What's up everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. So today we're going to be doing a one-piece drawing Kaido in his hybrid dragon form, right? So we got like real big shoulders, real small head. So I'm on landscape orientation page. Use pencil, eraser, hit pause if I go too fast, try have fun, all that good stuff, right? I like to start with the eyes, okay? So center point, out here we come up, right, and we're going to start with his like frowns, like his big frowning face, right? Frowning face. It's a small face, but he's got big frowning sort of eyebrow sort of area. Okay, so what you got to do, we'll do a tick, right? We'll just start with this. Boop, that way, and these will eventually come towards horns, right? So you'll have like a gap, like a curve here, and then up that side, right? And then the other side, so we'll just go, see, a little bit of a gap in the middle. It doesn't have to be the exact same on both sides, we'll just go up that way. And then we'll go around. So in this image, is like his head is like a little bit tilted, right? He's like tilting off to the side this way. It's not like, it's not perfectly straight. The center line for his face will go down sort of here, okay? And then his brow goes that way. It kind of comes around there, okay? His eyes then will be underneath, right? So we'll go diagonal there, and then they come around and into that corner just there. And you can kind of thicken up the edges a little bit. Then we do the same on this side. Comes around, and then in towards the top of that brow just there. Right, and you can thicken it up. So iris, right? So we can just see a half circle underneath his eyebrow. So you just do a tiny little half circle there. Same pretty much on this side, sort of similar. It's hard to do small shapes with Sharpie. And then his pupil, just there, and then a pupil there. Okay, then on the eyebrow we have wrinkles, okay? Got all these sort of curved lines and stuff. Just sort of wrinkles on his brow, like so. Just kind of this texture just on his skin, right? But his nose is right in the middle, so it's just, we can see the bridge of his nose in this image, so it comes down there. And then just below this we have the little point of his nose, like an arrow sort of pointing down there. And then we just connect it around with nostrils, so we just come around the side like that, right? So then his mouth just underneath that, so he's got this like, I don't know, like a grumpy sort of downturned kind of mouth, right? So it just comes around this way, like so. Looks like it's closed right now, so we'll just open it up. Bring it kind of up this way and then down, around, kind of like that. Then in there we got like teeth, so he's got the dragon fangs on top. Like that, and then some teeth in the center line. Maybe we should see some coming down the side here as well, just a little bit. So then bottom teeth come across real flat, straight, just following that bottom lip line like so. And then you'll just add squares, just divide it up. Like so. And we see his tongue just sort of in here, behind his teeth. And is this, it's, I think it's like dark black here. Just a sort of a shadow in his mouth, like so. Okay, so we have some facial anatomy, but we also have facial hair, right? So we'll do that first. So just underneath his chin, we have the start of his beard, right? It starts like that. And then it's going to curve out that way. Curve out the other side, there. And then it comes down like flame, like fire kind of coming down here. Like so. Coming around to there. And you do sort of the same thing on the other side, so you can just, right, so like that, just spikes sort of coming down. And remember, hair moves, flows in the wind and stuff, so if yours isn't exactly like mine, don't worry. Once you get the sort of spiking shape, you should be good. Right, so then his mustache, okay? So that comes out from his nose, just up here. And so we go diagonal line there for the top of it. Diagonal line going that way. And it curves, so it kind of like flows out, goes off my page this way, real long, okay? You can go any way with these. You know, you can go more this way or out that way. It's up to you. Kind of go where your hand wants to go. And they kind of get wider as they go down as well. So it's like thin up there and wider down here. So what we can see of his face then, coming around the sides and just like the side of his mouth here, right? So he's got like this jaw sort of sticking out, curve line here to the bottom of his face, right? And then he has like a bit of a lip line or something coming out from here. Coming down around, like up around here. And then the side of his face comes up towards his eyebrows. Like that. Then we got to add like some texture and wrinkles and stuff on his face in here. So we got like some frown lines going in towards his nose. And then some like facial lines here. Oh, and he has like the blue section that comes out from the side of his nose here. Right, so this like goes down. So this is like skin color down here, like human skin, and then it's blue all here. And then we got like more wrinkle lines and stuff coming around. Like so. Okay, we'll go up and do his horns. So we've got a horn coming out here. Right, and then it comes out this side, wraps around to there, and then so this is just like the blue section, right? The horn where it joins his head, and then it kind of bumps across here because he's all scaly, okay? And we'll actually add some of those scales. So you just got to do these bumps and stuff across, just adding some texture. His head, like that. You're just kind of giving the illusion of scales and stuff. Right, roughly like that. And then these big horns, right? So we'll go real spiky, right? So they go up relatively straight, so we'll go to there and then back down. That. And then we go And then back down. And then we have 4 more, so like real big ones that come out the side here, right? And it starts just beside, say, his eyebrow. Just do a little line, a dash line, sort of like that. And then the other one would be like here somewhere. And then this will curve real big, right? And back out, like a curving sort of S shape. And then this comes back to there. Okay, and then on the opposite side, curving kind of snaking sort of line, and comes back in to there. And then 2 more, so one here and one, let's put them here. And then this kind of just is a standard sort of hook, goes this way and back into there, and this goes up and back to there. Sorry for the sniffles, it's probably really loud on the mic. I gotta stop doing that. And then texture lines all over them. Like so. Okay, so then we have like big flowing black hair, right? Comes down to about shoulder level, and then we have purple fur going down off my page on the side. I could just fit in the shoulders just about here, and then the purple fur goes off. So let's just do his hair first, because it's kind of simpler that way. We're all about keeping it simple. So it goes back there. This goes up, down. And so they're kind of like these square dreadlock kind of hairs, right? They're not sort of like, you know, standard like anime spikes. These are just colored black, so well, you can add highlights and shades in them if you want, but I think mostly it's just colored black. This goes up, down. So once you get the hang of it, you just motor through it. You just go. And then we go down this way. Okay, and then so eventually it'll come back up to his face, okay? So we'll go. Kind of like that. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So we'll go the opposite way just to change it up. We'll just go down this way. Just fun. I know I'm not talking much now, but it's not much to say. You're just sort of adding these square little shapes coming down this way. And then eventually you go back up towards the horn up here. Right, so fur, we'll do that. So we'll just spiking, sometimes bumping, you know, it's kind of, can be roundy, doesn't have to be spiky, but we'll just bring it down off the page, going that way. And then we'll do something similar on this side, so we'll go like down here. Bring it off the page that way. I think it should sit on top of his shoulder here and here. So let's go. We'll just add that. His shoulder will eventually come out from somewhere here. So you're bringing it sort of to the level of his beard, you know. See there? Because like the top of his chest is here and that lines up with the top of his shoulders. So we'll just sort of just this kind of level, right? And then similar on this side. Go into there. Go like that. You can have some texture lines on the inside of this as well. Right, now, so anatomy, okay? So we'll start with his chest and sort of build out. So like the edge of his shoulders are, let's see, so we'll go like there. So shoulder starts here on this side and shoulder will start roughly there on that side. So you're roughly the same distance, right? Roughly, okay? Really wide, right? And the center line for his chest will be like here, kind of like this curved line. And the chest muscles come out and meet the shoulder muscles out this way, okay? We'll do that. So jump over your mustache there. We'll go this way as well. Out there. And then underneath, right, they'll come around this way. Really big. Like that. A couple of lines, like, you know, texture lines, muscle fiber lines. Like so. And then there's like a nipple here. Right? We do the same thing here. Comes down. Go this way. Right? Roughly trying to get them the same size. And then, like, you know, some muscle fiber lines and stuff. And then I think we have another nipple here. Right, so neck muscles then in here. So comes up, one comes up there. You could add, there is some hatching in this image, but you know, just a little bit. like another big one there, and then here. Some hatching and stuff in here if you want. So that's like trapezius muscle, and it has all like dragon scales coming down that way. So so then those shoulders, right, that meet this arm, so meet this chest, right? So arm comes down that way. This is like his bicep, right? So it'll come down just to there. Then we do the side. So this is the shoulder muscle, and then the tricep sort of sticks out this way, and it goes out twice, it looks like. So two sort of double triceps, and then that goes out that way. And then the top of his shoulder will go this way into there, and then some shoulder muscle lines that eventually will become a bicep line there, and then another shoulder line like that. And then his side of his body, like his ribs, go that way. All tattoos here, but we'll just go over and do something similar on the other side. So bicep comes down there, shoulder muscle lines, one coming in this way, and then tricep out there, and then goes out again, comes out a bit far, probably goes off my pit, yeah, goes off that way. And then I'll go that way, there, like so, and then the bicep line down in there, like so, and then side of his body, sort of there somewhere, like that. Okay, so that's roughly his structure, right? The form. Okay, maybe some texture and stuff here. Right, so then abs. Right, so he's got a scar, so we can't really draw the scar first. Right, so scar here. Just this bumpy sort of line. Like this, and it goes to a spike across his chest, so it's like an X, or like a, well, not really an X, there's like 3 lines. One comes down here and 2 go out this way. It's from Odin's, his clash with Odin. So this comes up across his chest a little bit, back down. Like so, and then it'll have texture lines all inside. Like that. And then abs, right? So like ab line sort of here. One, and then a second one coming down like this way. Second layer of abs. Maybe start with third. We can't really see, right? So he's got like long muscle here. It's like his diaphragm, right? So it comes that way, and then it'll go up towards his armpit, right? And there'll be some extra sort of lines here, and a couple more coming down that way. Okay, they're like ribs and all that kind of stuff. And then another ab line curves out from underneath, and maybe like down here, right? And then we can see sort of something similar going this way. Up. Like so. Maybe some extra rib lines there, and then another ab going that way, like something into there, like so. Okay, right now, sorry, sniffling, can't stop. So, scales, right? Dragon scales all here, tattoo here. We'll draw in this tattoo and we'll draw in all the scales. You could do it when you're coloring if you didn't want to draw it in, but we'll just go for it. There's no secret to it. It's just tedious, and you just gotta go for it, right? So I'll just draw in where his tattoo is, and then we'll go for that first, right? So bump around here, kind of comes across his chest, and I think there is some dragon scales as well on this section, right? So that goes just, and jump over this mustache, then bring it up like that, right? And it bumps down his bicep here, another one, and then we go down to there, right? Now there's these sort of shapes. I mean, I guess like we'll start in the arm and work back up to here, right? Because it's easier. I'll show the shape. So it's like this. It's built up of these shapes, right? This, and they go all the way up. They get kind of smaller up here, and then a bit bigger down here. So I'll just go for it, okay? And pause, like if you need to, and I'll just go. I won't talk. I'll just do it. This shape is different for some reason, but that's the way it is in the picture, so probably won't fit in otherwise. He probably thought no one would notice. I noticed. Do you think he draws these every time? Like, do you think he does this himself? Like, because I know like manga artists have assistants, you know, like they have teams of people. So I wonder if he like sketches out the panels, does the main shapes like I just did, and then gives it to his assistant. Because, you know, this must be to do this in every, just, I know I'm doing it real big, but like to do that in every panel, like that Kaido is in, that's a lot of hours of work. You know. So I wonder if he just like hires people to draw dragon scales. I would. If I had the money, I 100% would. Or maybe he draws it all himself. I don't know. Someone out there knows. Right, that's the tattoo. Now, dragon scales all up his neck and then all down that arm. Different pattern, okay? So say like in the bicep, right, you're just gonna go bumping like this. It's a little simpler so we can go a bit faster. You're just bumping like that, and then the next layer comes out from the middle, see? The next scale touches the center of that scale and the center of that scale. So you're just doing, it's like a half a step moved over each one. I hope that makes sense. Like that, right? It's like bird feathers or, yeah, just like lizard scales and stuff. And you just sort of keep doing that. And there's some coming down here as well. And like some of it is cut in half, so you can only see like half a scale. What I mean is, so we have say a full scale here, and then like half a scale there. Like you can only see the line, and this is blue down here. Like just colored blue. So then once you get the hang of it, you can go kind of fast, and that's what I'm going to do. Right, like that, and then we go up his neck. And then there's some here. It's around. we do? Oh, he has, actually, there's these like circles. It's like, I don't know what they represent, but just these small circles on his ribs as well. Maybe it's energy or scales sort of creeping across his body, and he's half transformed. And then we go up here and do the same thing again. Right, and then it all comes down this arm, so there's no easy way. So we just go. And then we go across his arm and down it. So just go. Try and fly through this now, so the video isn't too long. Okay, there you go. That's how to draw hybrid Kaido. Hope it was helpful, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye.